Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Voyager Across the Unknown. I am your humble Captain Tim. In the previous session, we were bitterly disappointed by the outcome of the Equinox storyline episode, but we kicked the crap out of the Vodwa, and we found a man from Mars who got sucked into an anomaly, and we gave him a proper burial, and now we're going to move on to the next sector.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. The day's highlights? Talaxian spice stew for lunch, partly cloudy skies, and a sack of rice fell over in Cargo Bay 1. Oh, and apparently awakened Borg have contacted 7 of 9. I don't think we'll ever have a quiet week out here. The Borg story? A unique mutation led to their awakening, and now they desperately need Voyager's help.
So Unimatrix Zero.
As plausible as a Kazon pacifist. The captain is convinced that this could be a legitimate cry for assistance. And 7? Well, she and Janeway are perfectly aligned on this. Call it mutual conviction or female intuition or whatever. On topic, the Borg Queen is not exactly our biggest fan. What if this is just Her Majesty's cunning plan for payback? Dispatch a few awakened Borg as a Trojan horse and then assimilation quick and clean? No thank you. I am definitely not signing up for membership in the Bad Mood Collective.
A Borg sphere is approaching, Captain. Hull shows significant structural damage as weapon systems are offline. Red alert, power to phases, but hold fire. Incoming hail.
Captain Catherine Janeway of the USS Voyager. My designation is Rylek. I have been anticipating this encounter. Are you the individual responsible for 7 of 9's connection from the collective?
Voyager played a role in her transition to individuality, yes. Are you the group who have awoken from the collective, Rylek?
Yes, Captain. We have become distinct. A unique mutation is disrupting the hive mind throughout Borg space. The Borg on the sphere are among those affected, regaining self-awareness and a desire for true freedom. The Queen deemed our awakening a corruption to be purged. We escaped, but are now hunted. We request asylum aboard Voyager.
How many seek refuge?
Dozens on this vessel, Captain, but the Queen purges all who have awoken.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Despite the unusual nature of the situation, Rylek. 35 X-Borg. God damn it. I don't have the space for that many X-Borg.
We're in your debt.
Captain, I hate to mention this, we don't have space to accommodate so many refugees. Then we'll make space, Commander. We can't just turn our backs on these people. Captain, the refugees need not remain on Voyager. We may aid them in their uprising against the Queen. They could man the Borg vessel we liberate. And that would grant them autonomy, and we gain valuable allies. Independent allies sounds promising. For now, let's focus on settling our guests. I anticipate Rylek's group won't be the last to seek out Voyager. Alright. We're closing in on the Borg vessel.
We need to buy time for the awakened on board, Commander.
We should engage directly and create a diversion. 70, 85, 75. Distract the Borg. Subspace anomaly. We had a localized gravitational distortion just off their sensors. Give them something to investigate. We have their full attention, Captain. Their shields are down. The awakened drones have taken control.
Your distraction is flawless, Captain. I'm transferring a complement of our people to the secured vessel. Consider your vessel the first Borg ally.
Hooray! Alright. Alright, let's jump to the next area. Child's play. Answer the hail. Oh, this is the Kid Borg. Yeah. Captain, our scanners register extensive cultivated land masses, indicating an agriculturally focused population in this system. You could just say an agrarian society. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have a shuttle. Our cargo bay is sufficiently stuck, Commander. We'll continue on course. Oh, cool. Mission's done. Well, speaking of then, I probably should build a shuttle then. I guess we just go here and wait for the other Borg to show up. Here we go. Speak of the devil. Something seems off on the bridge. Okay. Uprising. Captain, main view screen. An unauthorized incoming signal overriding us. Captain Janeway. Well, this frame rate dropped pretty significantly. We meet again. I forgot what I was going to say, but it's not a malfunction, it's freedom. Your sentimentality is predictable. You will cease this interference and return all corrupted units. And if I refuse, then your vessel and those liberated will be corrected collectively. I like that. Whoa. That's very bad frame drop. Yikes. I'm gonna try something first. Hang on. Alright, let's see if this has fixed the frame rate. There we go. Captain, main view screen. An unauthorized incoming signal. It's overriding us. Catherine Janeway, we meet again. Still meddling, encouraging this malfunction? That's not a malfunction. It's freedom. Your sentimentality is predictable. We will cease this interference and return all corrupted units. And if I refuse, then your vessel and those you liberated will be corrected collectively. Look how smooth that is. Transwarp conduit opening on the port bow. Borg cube emerging. Captain, we brought this upon you. The Borg cube is too powerful. We will return to the Queen. Your assistance has already liberated countless drones. Our sacrifice is a small price for their freedom and your escape. Choose, Janeway. Quick. We will not be patient today. Fuck no. We don't send the awakened Borg away. I won't accept your tyranny. Get those phases happening. And shoot back, Voyager. Ah! Direct hit. The cube is firing. Captain, shields are critical. We cannot prevail against the cube, Captain. Last chance, Janeway. And you said you weren't patient. We've committed to this rebellion, and we'll see it through. So be it. Another hit, Captain. Our shields won't last much longer. Relic, alternatives? If my Awaken could get aboard the cube, we could disrupt its systems. Oh, yes. Navigational deflector. Calculate the precise energy pulse that could disrupt their shield matrix. We found a brief opening in their shields. The shuttle with relics people can get in. That's our cue. Helm, lead the cube on a chase. We need to buy relics enough time. Ooh, okay. We need a Borg. We need a pilot. And we need a Tuvix. Because we always need to take a Tuvix with us. We need to mask our signature. We'll use our Borg ability. Critical success! The X-Borg uses their knowledge to reconfigure the shuttle. Their shuttle signature aligns to the cubes and passes through. Deploying dense network of sensor probes. Use our pilot ability. Awesome. Getting closer to the cube. Wait, it's Relic. He's hearing the Queen's voice. We need to sever the connection. We'll use our Borg ability. Team finds a way to do it. Captain, we're close to board. Unnoticed. We need to do some stuff. And we'll use the Tuvix, because you always need a Tuvix. The force field generator, precise phaser file. The generator explodes, collecting the force field. The shuttle exploits the opening and enters the cube. They drop off Relic, and the awakened drones, who set off to sabotage vital systems. They hurry back to Voyager. Nice. The shuttle's back, Captain. Battle stations. Let's make the Queen regret underestimating Voyager. Ooh. Yes.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, it doesn't have a face, so we're going to shoot it in the dick.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Just get in there. Come on, come on, come on.
Ready, Captain.
There we go.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Ooh, that's good scale.
Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Defeat a Borg cube. Resistance is not futile. Incoming transmission from the cube, Captain. We have control, Captain Janeway. The Queen was not physically present. It appears she commanded this vessel remotely. Yeah, she's a Borg. She does that all the time. Immune Matrix 01, undoubtedly. One day this conflict will end. But as for now, Captain, that's more than I can say after facing a Borg Queen. This victory wouldn't be possible without Rake and his people. Thank you. It was the least we could offer in return for the safety, whatever. What do you mean by 50 must leave? Is it my crew it's talking about? All X-Borg crew will leave Voyager, so we'll lose one. You know, Voyager remains a sanctuary. If some of you choose, we can accommodate 10. Okay. Your offer of sanctuary is deeply appreciated for the remainder of our people. The Liberated Cube will become our new home. Know this, Captain, if you need us, we will come. Level 10 hero. Reach level 10 gen. Okay, cool. That's simple enough. Stay here for now. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do here. We're all... Yeah, alright. We're full up on food and deuterium. Our batteries are charged. Our research. Yeah, alright, let's just go. Sector 12, here we come.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. A sensor sweep just detected a possible wormhole in a
Okay.
nearby nebula.
Endgame.
Yeah, you heard that right. a potential
Oh.
ticket home.
Endgame. There it is written on the
Crew
top.
is practically bubbling over it, though our esteemed chief of security, the old stickler, is of course muttering about absence of empirical data and no terminal coordinates, but even he's got a flicker of hope. What if this truly is a wormhole leading to the Alpha Quadrant? After 7 years on this roller coaster, I started making peace with the idea that this whole journey would take a few more decades. And if all this really ended tomorrow, first item on the agenda, my parole review. I would need to remind the captain to put in a good word for me. She promised. But seriously, I think it would be the inevitable showdown with my old man. I'd even be happy to see him. I actually have hope. Real hope that we can finally turn things around. I mean, how many Starfleet admirals can boast a son who's a tragically lost ace pilot hero and future best-selling holonovel author? After that, I'm thinking of officially rejoining Starfleet. My vision? Starfleet Star Pilot, testing the newest models, breaking the Warp 10 barrier.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, you dick.
It's not like I'd turn into a lizard or something. Then, a proper victory tour. Tell all the cadets about our adventure in the Delta Quadrant. Sign some autographs and a mandatory stop at Chez Sandrine, maybe with the Delaney sisters. It's been quite a ride to get to this point. And honestly, without a shred of irony, it's been the best thing ever happened. I sometimes wonder about the version of Tom Paris that would exist if I'd said no to Captain Janeway back then. Probably just a loser and a drunk.
You'd be in prison, dick.
Anyway, we're on course to investigate the nebula. Wish us luck.
All right. Beautiful. All right. All my crew is accounted for. All right. Captain, our scans of the nebula are inconclusive due to natural interference. Your instructions? Scan for hidden ships. Let's see if someone's out there. Captain, several Borg vessels are inside the nebula. Well, we can't cloak it, but we'll fly in. A risk we have to take. That wormhole could be our ticket home. Take us in. Oh, they're brave. Three Borg cubes detected along the nebula's edge. Adjusting course. I'm picking up 2 Borg probes heading straight for us, Captain.
We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain?
The face. Always the face.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We are the Borg. We surrender. Please don't shoot us anymore.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Alright. Captain, I recommend immediate threat. Retreat. Immediate threat. Other Borg vessels have likely detected. Captain, massive energy surge. Closing fast. Brace for impact. We're being forced out of the nebula. Well, that was a scenic route to nowhere. No damage to the hull, at least. Well, we're exactly where we started. Let's turn around for now. Curious, any thoughts of those energy spikes? and logical to assume the Borg are safeguarding something of value. It is a deliberate effort to repel intruders. Whatever they're guarding isn't worth our lives. Helm, get us out of here. Really? Okay. Captain, I detected spontaneous anomalies in close proximity to Voyager. It's emitting high-intensity tachyon bursts, characteristic of a temporal rift. Swirling anomaly appears on the view screen, bathing the bridge in mysterious glow. The crew holds its breath. Where does it lead? It's destabilizing. I'm detecting Nadion discharges, possibly weapons fire. The signature is Klingon. Something's emerging. Woo! Recalibrate your deflector to emit an anti-tachyon pulse and seal that rift. It's usually considered polite to introduce yourself before you start giving orders. I outrank you, Captain. Now do it. Ooh. You know what? I don't want to seal the rift. I want to see if the Klingons come through. Hold for now. Another vessel is emerging. Incoming! Battle stations. Hell yeah.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Target their warp core.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Nice. Klingon ship neutralized. Seems that I have a lot of explaining to do. Beamer aboard. Welcome, Admiral. I see you have fresh coffee. Would you like a cup? I gave it up. A lot's happened to me since I was you. I shouldn't be listening to the details about the future. Oh, the almighty Prime Directive. Temporal Prime Directive, even. Take my advice. It's less of a headache if you just ignore it. So why are you here, Admiral? I've come to tell you that to take Voyager back into that nebula, it's our best ticket home. It was crawling with Borg, and you know that, which is why I brought technology that'll get us past them. Good Lord, I'm old and can't speak. Captain, we must consider the possibility of a deception. She could be a member of species 8472, or another entity in disguise. I don't blame you for being skeptical. The doctor will find my genetic markers are identical to yours, Captain. Yeah, medical examination. Doctor, meet us in sickbay. Ooh, a time traveler. This should be fascinating. What's the verdict, Doctor? My scans indicate the two of you are genetically identical. The Admiral is you approximately 26 years from now. The exact vintage is 2404. Well, Captain, anything I can tell you to ease your mind? Ask what's in the nebula? What's inside that nebula? You didn't come all this way without a reason. As I said, your ticket home, a wormhole leading straight to the Alpha Quadrant. Ask about the technology she brought. You said you brought technology. Care to specify? Shielding and weaponry designed to counter the Borg. With a little work, you can adapt it to Voyager. Alright, ablative armor unlocked. Awesome. If this gives us an edge against the Borg, we'll take it. 7, prepare the plans for integration. Combat. Was it? Oh, ablative armor is right up there. Alright. Craft 25. Oh, no fun. Alright. Alrighty. Let's head to the nebula. So we've done... Basically, we had to craft 25 torpedoes and research transphasic torpedoes, which we've done. And then since we were going to be using the torpedo launchers, I just went and upgraded the whole thing to level 3 using the time that it took me to do the construction. So we've got level 3 on all of our weapon systems. Let us commit to this major story arc. Alright, continue. Alright, time to give Admiral's gifts a proper field trial. Helm, take us in. Yeah, that's what we want to see. I fucking love that. Captain, the Borg cube is emerging from the nebula. The Voyager, a speck against the colossal bulk of the Borg cube guarding the entrance of the mysterious nebula. Against such a behemoth of the collective, resistance would indeed be futile. Their weapons are offline. They appear to be waiting. What's their game? We're being hailed, Captain Janeway, and an iteration from your future, advanced to the rank of Admiral. Admiral, yes, apparently repeatedly thwarting the Borg Queen does wonders for your resume. I suppose I owe you for that. Arrogance, a constant in your temporal iterations, Janeway. Your future technology is irrelevant. It will not protect you. Attempt to access our nebula again, and your vessel will be eradicated. Consider this your final warning. Why is she so fiercely protective? Her reasons are irrelevant. She won't be able to deliver on those threats. The nebula is the only way forward. Queen's not bluffing, Captain. This decision is too grave. No. Add to the nebula. They've come too far to back down now. Battle station, let's give them a taste of 2404. Actually, I want to do something first.
What are your orders?
Because we had an auto save. Yeah, alright, main menu. Accept. Continue. I'm going to do a manual save so I can come back and check those decisions later to see what happens. Alright. Engage the cube.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Transphasic torpedoes are a little weak, considering it only took one to destroy a cube in the episode. Although they're doing quite a bit of damage.
Ability ready, Captain.
No, it bowed. The Borg cube has been neutralized with surprising efficiency. All other approaching Borg vessels are retreating. Didn't I promise as much? It appears the Queen is reassessing our current tactical superiority. We should anticipate rapid adaptation. Then let's not give them the chance. Helm, full impulse forward. There it is. Helm, alter course to enter the aperture at coordinates 346 by 42. Captain? Belay that order. What the hell is that thing? The road home. It's more than that. It's a Transwarp hub, one of 6 in the galaxy. It allows the Collective to deploy vessels almost anywhere in the galaxy. You knew this was here. Why in the hell didn't you tell me about it? I'll answer all your questions once we're back in the Alpha Quadrant. That hub is a strategic weapon, Admiral. Leaving it operational means the Borg remain a dominant threat. The structure is supported by a series of interspatial manifolds. Theoretically, we could disable enough of them. We could cripple the Borg's Transwarp network. A waste of time. The Queen regulates the manifold shield. You might destroy 1 or 2 before she adapts. Every second you hesitate gives the Borg time to analyze our advantages. This is your only window. Enter the aperture. The Transwarp hub is a danger to the entire galaxy. As Starfleet, our duty is clear. We have to destroy it. Yep. For the good of the galaxy, we should plan to destroy the hub. Helm, take us out of the nebula. That hub is a threat we have to deal with. 16 years of relentless battles, sacrifices, and loss. God damn it. I believe this crew will endure. This crew will break. 3 years from now, 7 of 9 will sacrifice herself on an away mission. Her loss will haunt the entire crew. Oh, thanks for that. Chakotay will make a fatal mistake. It will cost him his life and leave the crew in shambles. Tom will grow reckless, feigning immortality, and he will crash a shuttle and end up a cripple. Harry's optimism will spark. It'll erode. He'll make it home, but the real Harry, the one we know, will be forever lost in the Delta Quadrant. Ensign Harry. B'Elanna will become consumed by anger and guilt, and she'll take a shuttle and leave, believing she's protecting us. The Doctor will reach Earth, but every life he failed to save will become a mental prison, trapping him in an endless loop of regret. You'll become obsessed with reaching Earth at any cost, risking lives, alienating the crew, taking chances. You'll make it home, but victory will be empty without them by your side. You'll regret it forever. Captain, that rant was really depressing, and a Borg vessel is approaching. Did you truly believe my warning was idle, Captain? Your future technology is impressive, but ultimately insignificant. We will assimilate your gifts, and then we will assimilate you. Battle stations. Yep.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Damn, torpedoes are good. Captain, sensors are picking up another vessel, one tactical cube, heavily armed. That configuration is the Queen's personal command vessel. Be advised, engagement will be unlike anything we've faced before. They can still reach the hub. You really want my future for your crew? There's more at stake. We need to neutralize the hub for good. Stand by the decision. Do exactly that. Helm, oh shit. You can't be serious. You can't destroy our only way home. Leaving it intact condemns countless others. It's our duty, Admiral. What about your duty to your crew? 16 years of loss, remember? 16 years! They're getting ready. Red alert, everyone, battle stations.
Captain Janeway, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Mr. Rollick, you gave us quite a scare. What are you doing here?
We observed your presence near the Transwarp hub. It's our assumption you plan to use it to return to Earth. We're willing to assist with this endeavor.
Actually, Mr. Relic, we're planning to destroy it.
An intriguing strategy, Captain, but I assume you have assessed the risks of such an assault. I would propose an alternative. Instead of destruction, we could secure the hub.
Come again, Mr. Relic?
We've already considered seizing the hub, but concluded it was not viable. With Voyager's assistance, however, our analysis changed. We could use the hub to liberate Borg across the galaxy. It would be a significant blow to the Queen. You, in turn, could use it to return home in a mutually beneficial plan.
Seizing the hub. Commander, what do you think?
Our position is clear. The hub is a threat and must be neutralized. Whether we destroy it or occupy it, our actions must serve the greater good of the galaxy.
I'll spare you the false sincerity, Mr. Relic. What is your strategy for seizing the hub? Your rebellion, in my memory, is still in its infancy. It sounds like an amateur plan, and I will not risk this crew for such a foolhardy endeavor.
Curious, 2 captains, an unexpected asset.
Just ignore her, Mr. Relic. She comes from the future, where principles are apparently nothing more than a pesky suggestion. So what's the plan?
Our assessment has identified 3 viable approaches. First, a military engagement. We would launch an overwhelming attack with our awakened fleet and Voyager as the nucleus. This path is contingent on Voyager possessing great combative prowess. The second is a non-violent technological solution. A targeted impulse could drain the hub's energy, rendering the drones dormant, allowing us to take control. This requires advanced scientific expertise. Third, we beat the Queen at her own game. We construct a jammer, attack the drone's cortical nodes, briefly sever the Queen's connection with a neurotransceiver, and reroute the signals to Voyager, allowing you to assume command. This would enable you to order the Borg to enter regeneration cycle while we take the hub. However, this requires high level of expertise in Borg technology. Is either of these approaches... Oh, we need more X-Borg. Alright.
can't do any of those options. "7 years ago, destroying the caretaker array was my choice, mine alone. This one we'll make together. Why do you choose?" "No one wants to go home more than I, but we can't take the hub and neutralize the Borg threat. The best of both worlds. But we can't take it. We must destroy it." Okay, good. My vote is to go big or go home. Pun intended. Don't worry. Yeah. "Conquering the Transwarp hub is the most logical, efficient path. It benefits all of our objectives. Yet Earth is not my home. We cannot... Yeah. Alright. My vote, take the hub. I'd love to see the look of that smug... Blah, 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 blah. My vote, take the hub. I'd love to see the look of the smug queen. Yep, alright, cool. My tactical assessment is simple. Control the hub is a liability. The Borg can take it back. Yes, true. Alright. We'll destroy it with Relic's help. Head for home, everybody. Mr. Relic, your help in covering us while we get the job done would be greatly appreciated. Understood. Your primary directive is clear. We will do what is required to cover you so you can destroy the hub. You have my word. I'll be in position, our fleet around the nebula, and await your signal. I always believed there was meant to be something more than just getting home, but this is it. This is our moment. We can't let it slip away. And what you're celebrating is a one-way ticket to a very messy end, Commander. But go ahead and celebrate your moment. It won't last long. Admiral, your continued protest is undermining my authority. If you don't stop, I'll have you removed. Now, let's catch our breath and then figure out how we're going to destroy the hub. I thought we were going to shoot it. So how we go about destroying the hub? Disabling enough manifolds would collapse it, but the Queen's shielding and adaptation make direct assault problematic. Sounds to me it's time for a Hail Mary pass. A Hail Mary pass, an unconventional high-risk, potentially high-yield stratagem. One such option exists, transphasic torpedoes, modified to detonate simultaneously within the hub's primary energy conduit, bypassing external shielding and triggering a cascading internal implosion. However, the resultant shockwave would be extensive. Voyager would have approximately 10 seconds to clear the blast radius post-detonation. Captain, I believe I can offer a solution to mitigate that particular hazard, a targeted nucleonic pathogen. If we infect the Queen, and thereby the Transwarp network, her control over the hub's function would be severely compromised, meaning a less potent implosion. Perhaps instead of outrunning the shockwave, what if we ride it? Use the force to propel us through the collapsing hub and out the other side, straight to the Alpha Quadrant. There is, however, one complication. The pathogen would need a carrier. Consider it. A carrier willing to be assimilated. That's the price of this chance. Any volunteers? I'd offer myself, but I'm lost. The Admiral's entire intervention is erased. If I'm lost, the Admiral's entire intervention is erased, yes. That responsibility falls to me, then. I volunteer. The Queen's focus on me is undeniable. I will be the carrier. If someone gets to face this monster, send me. I can do it. But, Captain, you don't mean we're truly contemplating this. It's unthinkable. I was hoping none of you would step forward. This is my... Well, I don't want anyone to be sacrificed, if I'm perfectly honest. I want Admiral Janeway to offer herself up. I can't do this. We'll go with the initial plan. Just dodge the shockwave. I just spent years planning this just for you to throw it all away now. Intergalactic goodwill mission. This is a strategy. It's a death sentence. I won't stand by while you condemn them to my past. Captain, the Admiral has confined herself to her quarters and refuses to communicate. A moment's peace, then. Your priorities: fabricate more transphasic torpedoes and optimize all defensive and offensive systems. Then we'll confront the Queen. Alright. Sitting alone in her quarters, Admiral Janeway watches the dark space out her window. A knock at her door and a familiar voice she didn't expect to pull her from her thoughts. She hesitates for a moment before opening the door to find an unexpected visitor waiting. You're here at the behest of an insufferably principled version of me. Consider your mission futile. Her naive view of morality has no place in this reality. I will not contribute to condemning this crew to a life of misery. No, Admiral. Oh, who the fuck am I? Captain Janeway has no knowledge of this. Some members of the crew felt compelled to speak with you on their own. So what's the point of all this, then? Admiral, in our reality, you and the captain are still one and the same. She is a woman of integrity and principles, and forgive me for saying so, but you seem to have forgotten that. The Janeway we know believes in a better way, a more principled way, and that is why we would follow her to the ends of the galaxy. Oh, good to say. Admiral, is my very existence is a testament to the captain. You were. You could have sacrificed my life to get your friends back, but you didn't. You made a decision based on principle, not expediency. Please don't forget the woman who made that choice. Looking at you is ironic, Admiral. I've become the very thing you once despised in me, ruthless pragmatism. I've been shown a better path thanks to Captain Janeway's naive morality. She wasn't deterred by my past. You, however, seem trapped in it. This is a simple analysis, Admiral. The hub must be destroyed. It is the only way to end the threat. Your past risk assessment would have factored in a greater good. Your current course is illogical. It is in the pursuit. Yes, whatever. Admiral, look at us. We're all here because of you. Because you took a risk. Because you weren't afraid. Because you were a woman of courage. We need that woman now, Captain Janeway. Captain Janeway needs you. Please help us. All of you? Fucking hell. All right, please excuse me. Captain, would you join me for some coffee? Admiral, I thought you gave it up. I've decided to revive a few old habits. Oh, what else besides the coffee? I'll be your sacrifice. Excuse me? His pathogen strategy. I considered it in my time, but refused it due to the sacrifice. I admit, after all these years, I'd forgotten what family truly meant. I only saw the losses, but your crew, Catherine, the way they talk about you, how loyal they are to you, they're a family. They showed me what I'd lost. I was wrong to try and force my broken future on you. Let me be the sacrifice. Let my final act help preserve what you've managed to keep alive here. Knowing what's at stake and knowing our shared stubbornness, I won't try to stop you. Inform the doctor so that he can prepare the neurolytic pathogen. To calibrate the pathogen to maximum efficiency, I'll require a functioning Borg vinculum. It interconnects all drones with the localized subspace collective to maintain conformity. Such a device is invariably located inside the central plexus of a Borg vessel and heavily shielded. Evading detection will be nearly impossible. Every step will carry risks. All right. And we'd better be resourceful. Helm, get us to the nearest Borg cube. All right. Send the away team. Saboteur. A Borg. And a Vulcan. Infiltrate the cube. Bypass the perimeters. Borg. Alright, we've reached the intersection packed with dormant drones. Cool. Maturation chamber. To stabilize the shield harmonics. No, I need him for the last task. All right. We got a level 10 Tuvix. Alright. Captain, the neurolytic pathogen is synthesized and ready for delivery. This is where my story ends, Catherine. So yours can continue. Let's not waste time. Doctor, prepare the inoculation. Once the Queen begins to assimilate me, the pathogen will spread throughout the network rapidly. That's your opening, Catherine. Don't hesitate. I won't dream of it. Good. Where's my shuttle? Janeway to Shuttle Bay, prepare the Admiral for immediate departure. Priority 1. Get them home, Catherine. All of them. That's all that ever truly mattered. I will. Thank you for everything, for this chance. Alright, head back to the nebula. Yeah, I've got shitloads of... My defensive systems are already maxed out. Okay, so we got a level 3 torpedo bay. We've got level 3 shield generators. Level 2 shield matrix. Level 3 cutting beam. Level 3 phasers. And level 3 disruptors. What blew up? Nothing, just the crew just being dicks, alright. You know what? Premium rations for everyone. The fleet is in position, Captain. We await your command. The plan has changed slightly, Mr. Relic. We'll destroy the hub, but we found a way to return home as well. I'll spare you the details.
Understood. Either way, you have our full support, Captain.
Progressing deeper into the nebula, Captain. Strange. No welcoming committee. My analysis indicates that they are aware of our presence and are maintaining tactical distance. Undoubtedly a trap. As long as they're not actively engaging, we'll make way for the hub. We make way for the hub. Make way for the hub? Sure, that makes sense. The Queen must be expecting us. Mr. Relic, be ready. Attack only on my command. Remain alert.
Hub in sight, Captain, and oh no. Tactical cube guarding the weapons. There's a tactical cube guarding the hub. Weapon systems are charging.
Captain Janeway, returning to challenge us, and you brought these malfunctions with you. I was, of course, expecting you. Surprised to find me in good health. The Admiral's pathetic attempt was as transparent as it was futile. She provided quite compliant once assimilated. You'll pay, Queen. Yeah, slay, Queen. You will soon join the Admiral, you and Voyager.
The tactical cube has engaged combat protocols, Captain.
She's taken the bait. Good. Now we survive long enough for the pathogen to take effect. Battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain?
Yikes. Slide up the shield grid.
Attack the front, Captain.
Fuck yeah, tactical cube.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Jeez, these torpedoes are ripping into shit. Ah! Ah! What have you done to us? Must be something you assimilated. I'm impossible. A neurolytic pathogen?
Captain, the hub's primary energy signature is rapidly falling.
Now, if you'll excuse us, Your Majesty, it's time to go home. You will not escape. The collective will follow. All will be assimilated. Your world will be ours. That's going to be difficult without your transwarp hub. Helm, full impulse, ready torpedoes. Let's blow the damn thing to smithereens.
Aye, Captain.
Woo! Here we go.
Later, bitches!
Woohoo!
We actually did it. We're finally home. Finally. Can you believe it? Earth. Oh, wow. It looks even more beautiful than I remember.
Huh, smaller than I imagined, but so vibrant. This vision, I remember it. A fleeting image of my childhood.
I can't believe we actually pulled it off. After everything, we actually did it.
Finally, the Alpha Quadrant. My triumphant return will undoubtedly usher in a new era of medical excellence. The accolades will be well deserved.
It's everything we fought for, isn't it? Every single challenge, every sacrifice. It all led to this moment. We did it together.
All right, everyone. If you'll indulge your captain one final moment. Ah, shit. Let's start a speech on what the crew has become. 7 years ago, Starfleet Marquis became one crew, forging a bond stronger than any uniform, finding family and facing every challenge together. Every battle, every strategic victory against impossible odds has culminated in this view. We conquered the Delta Quadrant and we're finally home. But let's be clear, we defied the Borg Queen. Her revenge will follow us. But let her come. We'll ensure the Federation is armed, embraced, and ready. Helm, set one final course to Earth. Let Starfleet know Voyager's home. Admiral's Log, Catherine Janeway. The year is 2385. 7 years have passed since Voyager's return. I find myself compelled to record a final, shimmering new Earth. Its view, earned, endured, Delta Quadrant, dismantling the Borg's greatest weapon. Through the impossible choice, every sacrifice, we remain true to who we were and who we stood for. We're finally and truly home. Couldn't afford to get Kate Mulgrew to do a voiceover? Later, and a half filled with family and friends that never gave up hope, we stood honored, met as Sean, and I was promoted Admiral. My future self was right. Repeatedly thwarting the Borg Queen indeed does wonders for your resume. And now that the dust has settled, I reflect on what came next for my extraordinary crew. From collective to command. After returning home, Starfleet initially harbored reservations about Seven due to her Borg past. However, seeing her undeniable genius and genuine desire to help and learn, Starfleet quickly overcame its concerns. Seven quickly became Starfleet's primary strategist against the Borg, spearheading the anti-Borg Tactical Analysis Division, developing countermeasures, and leading drone reclamation. It brings me great joy to see her fully integrated on Earth, her individuality flourishing with every new experience. She is a living testament to what a second chance can truly create. Too bad we couldn't give that second chance to Ransom. With the Marquis pardoned, Chakotay was promoted to captain, commanding the experimental Protostar. Yes, his mission to fix issues from Voyager's journey led to a temporal displacement for 10 subjective years. He eventually returned, reuniting with me as I commanded Voyager A to rescue him. Our bond remains unwavering. He's a testament to resilience and keeps my duties as Admiral interesting. With the Marquis pardon, B'Elanna rejoined Starfleet. Her unparalleled ingenuity honed on Voyager led to Starfleet's advanced propulsion, where she rose to chief engineer, spearheading next-generation warp drives. Her old inner conflicts, it seemed, are simply fuel for her brilliance. From what I've heard, she certainly keeps her team on her toes, and no, she hasn't broken anyone's nose yet. Ensign no more. Harry, after years of the universe decline, most dedicated ensign. Yep. Cool. He got promoted. Tom's exceptional piloting skills made him Starfleet's go-to test pilot. He regularly visits Starfleet facilities, sharing tales from the Delta Quadrant. And no, he never reached Warp 10 and turned into a salamander again. Okay. After returning, the Doctor became a Federation citizen, immediately resigned to champion holographic rights and won. Years later, he returned to serve as Chief Medical Officer and treated as an equal among the biological colleagues. Oh, and he discovered a talent for opera, much to the delight and occasional dismay of Starfleet Medical. Tuvix became celebrated first contact specialist and senior linguist, bridging diverse species. My past reservations faded seeing him unify others. I know now that letting him live was the right path. Thank you. Upon her return, Seska disappeared. Starfleet intelligence leader reported her niche in devastated Cardassian underworld. likely in black market operations after the Dominion War. Perhaps it's where she was always destined to be. Her sharp mind and ruthlessness thrive in chaos. One became pivotal in the Federation's private scientific sector, though Starfleet hesitated to integrate him at first. His unique makeup drove groundbreaking AI and interspecies communication research. He's living proof that individuality thrives, filling me with immense hope for his potential beyond Starfleet. The hub's destruction was a blow to the collective, but a heavy blow to Relic's rebellion as well. First, we only heard on them on occasion, a small voice in the vastness of space. Now that voice has become a chorus. We hear their successes, their victories, and hope they've brought to the galaxy. Yep, cool. Destroy the Transwarp hub and get Voyager back home, just like in the show. Alright. They said the journey matters more than the destination. For Voyager, the odyssey of family and sacrifice was the profoundly true. Alright, cool. So, that was Voyager Across the Unknown. You know, as much as I enjoyed it, I will say I'm kind of disappointed. The lack of voice acting and the fact that this is really just a mobile game that you play on the PC, and also the fact that you don't really get, you get choices, but you don't really get choices because you're still sort of stuck on the very linear path of the Voyager show. I mean, you can choose to make certain different choices, but for the most part, you're still going down that line. So anyway, it is what it is. I want to see what happens now if we go back to Endgame. Alright. Do the fight. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, okay, we wanted to find... We'll find another way home. Yeah. Which means I will too. 16 years, yes, I can believe it. Yes, 3 years from now, 7 or 9, blah, 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 blah. Do not enter the nebula. Voyager will find another way. It's not just your mistake. It condemns every soul on this ship. You'll understand the consequences truly mean when there's no one left to share the silence with. I made my decision. My primary concern is the safety of this crew. We're not entering that nebula. Even with the Admiral's future tech, the Borg Queen's warning was too precise. She knew. She was waiting. To charge in would be a waste of everything we worked for. And that grim future the Admiral told us about doesn't define us. We don't have to be afraid of it. We'll find another way home. We always do. Rest assured. Captain, with due respect, you're a dick. You kidding? We're at the finish line, finally, and you shut it down? Ah, damn it. Exactly what happened on day one, isn't it, Captain? Another one of your decisions trapping us. Mutiny. That's enough. The captain's made her decision. We'll stand by it. They should trust you, no question asked. I'm not asking you to agree with me, but now isn't the time for a second guessing. Just trust me. It's not that easy, Captain. I mean, home was right there. How did you just let that go again? Personally, I think a choice as big as this one deserves some second guessing, Captain. You earned our trust before, Captain, because you always listened. This time you didn't. And this was the biggest call yet. I know. This isn't what you wanted, and it wasn't easy for me either. I hope you'll forgive me eventually, but right now we have one job, getting home safely. Let's focus on that. Okay, so then we just spend the long time getting home. 2404, many years have passed. I find myself compelled to record a final reflection of my past life. Before laying my uniform, we turn our backs on the nebula, the Borg Queen's warning still echoing in our ears, and beginning our journey home. 16 years of relentless suffering and loss. I had dismissed my future self's warning, yet they became chilling reality. The ship looked great for 16 years of disgusting loss. Dream home, received isolation, crushing weight consumed us. After brutal years, we gambled on the perilous, unstable subspace corridor. Violent passage left the ship battered, but delivered us to Earth's doorstep. Bullshit, battered. We soared through Earth's atmosphere, breaking clouds above the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco Bay. While fireworks erupted below, cheers and tears mingled on the bridge, for the living and the dead. As I looked into the faces of my crew, all those who remained only then grasping the true price we had paid. 7 fatally wounded on the way mission and died. Chakotay, overwhelmed by command and concern for the crew, he made the fatal misjudgment, costing his life. Even today, I miss him. Years of isolation intensified B'Elanna's Klingon temper. She stole the Delta Flyer and left. Endless journeys stripped Harry's hope away. Back on Earth, he eventually earned his captaincy. The Harry once knew was lost in the Delta Quadrant. Frustration led Tom on reckless choices. Shuttle crash crippled him. I felt relieved the Doctor returned unharmed, yet I feel his true self was left in the Delta Quadrant. His brilliance led to unparalleled medical achievements at Starfleet Medical. Still, his work consumed him, a bit of cold genius. Tuvix realized he belonged nowhere, as the crew's silent longing for Tuvok and Neelix never faded. He slowly declined, reinforced by regret. Seska's manipulative tendency resurfaced, inciting a mutiny that caused many casualties. I cast her off on a desolate planet, a decision I should have made years ago. One's unique presence became a constant Borg beacon, draining our spirit and resources. One day he vanished. I knew it was his choice. I didn't risk entering and finding on the way home. Alright. The true God damn it. The true cost rests heavily upon me. I'm haunted by my past. I brought them home, yes, but for what? End log. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. One more I wanted to try. There's one I messed up on. Yeah, we're engaging the cube. Yes, auto resolve these combats. Into the aperture, Captain. Belay that order. What is that thing? The road home. Strategic weapon. Waste of time every second. We'll enter the aperture and go home. The Alpha Quadrant, the galaxy, we might pay the price for the hub remaining operational, but my primary duty is to the crew. Helm, we're going home. That's what I like to hear, Captain. North, dead ahead. Catherine, using the hub is the only to run away. I fear we'll pay for that decision. Destroying the hub wouldn't have stopped the Borg. It would have stopped us. We just saved this crew. Borg vessel is approaching. They're encircling us. Yes, it was an idle threat. Wasn't an idle threat. Battle stations. I'll auto resolve this one as well. Queen won't know what hit her. Strike now before she adapts. Fight the Queen and go home.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Hooray. Holy hell, we actually did it. Doesn't have the ablative armor. More Borg cubes incoming. We're running out of time. Now or never, Lieutenant. Set course to the aperture. We're going home. Aye, Captain. We actually did it. We're home, finally. It's more beautiful than I remember. I thought it'd be smaller. The ultimate discovery. We earned our rest. She's starting again? Oh, we've lost the Mars defense perimeter. We've lost Deep Space Nine less than an hour ago. The entire east coast of the US fell silent. The reports are coming in. Millions of similar... Oh, no. It's been years since Voyager flew through the Transwarp hub. We had a chance to destroy it. We knew what it meant, but we chose... Oh, okay, so if we don't destroy the hub, Earth gets assimilated. Okay. Every dying ship, a brutal reminder of the enemy. Self-intelligence believe we had decades to prepare. Our direct return through the hub forced the Queen's attention. Okay, once the future self came back in time and warned me, future, yeah, agony is horror. Okay, right here. I'm recording this for a temporary command post. Sounds of battle echoing even here. We have to get back out there. They're coming. Alright. Yes, I know, you're looping the video. It's, yeah. Enlog. You've completed the main mission, Endgame. Bring Voyager home without destroying the hub. Oh, that's just it. Okay. Cool. So that looks like that's like the 3 different endings you can do. I'm not sure what the other ones are, but... if there are any other ones, but... we have the DLC, which is... Medical Ethics in Sector 4, Infinite Regress in Sector 8, Counterpoint in Sector 9, Friendship 1 in Sector 11, Good Shepherd in Sector 11. Why aren't these part of the main... I don't fucking know. Anyway. Yeah, so like I said, just like the lack of... like combat just being a very... meh sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I enjoyed the game, but... it could have been done better. Like, for what was promised, the fact that they're saying it's across the unknown... if you've seen the series, it's very known. Honestly, what I would have kind of liked was for them to have created, like... when you go to different sectors, you can choose what planets, and you don't necessarily have to complete the mission in order to move on. You just have to do... like, in every area, you need to, like, accrue certain points or something like that in order to move to the next area. But how you do that is dependent on what you decide to do. Like, just have, like, different missions that aren't necessarily related to the main story, make the adventure completely unique. And like I said, the most disappointing thing, the ability not to recruit the Equinox. That was very disappointing. But anyway, for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble Captain Tim, and be sure to come back for more episodes of Aurora Plays. Bye!